of the sun, a magnificent light can shine through. I used to spend hours on end exploring this natural paradox where light and darkness could coalesce in harmony, where fireflies could dance safely in the belly of a black hole. And I would always wonder, why does God so often prefer the peculiar? It amazed me that such a beautiful creation ironically occurred amidst destruction, volcanic fingertips miraculously molding shadows into physical forms while melting landscapes into memories. Memories. Memories of a past marred by shadows, black diamonds hanging, burning, persecuted for crimes of connotation, of pride replaced with prejudice, of kings and queens turned slaves, of throne rooms replaced with auction blocks, and the brightness of a future obscured by the darkness of skin memories. Memories of southern trees bearing strange fruit. Blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Memories of a strange fruit, no. Memories of a peculiar people who earthly masters tried to convince was nothing special. Of how they tried to sully our color, hang our hues from nooses, not realizing that we bear skin like the cross, that every day was a crucifixion, that we were forced to carry these burdens to, that every epithet that slipped from their lips, every nigger and coon that slipped from their lips was a failed crucifixion, of how they burned their crosses on our lawns. But our faith just wasn't that flammable. Of the fire that we carried in our bellies and the faith that we had in our word, of how they tried to enslave our words, but chains could not bind these voices, of the freedom that we used to sing about even though we did not know it yet, of the speeches and the sermons, the songs and the soliloquies, of the protests and the marches, MLK and Malcolm X, all the people who came before us, of Trayvon Martin, of how Skittles in Arizona are still considered a death sentence, of how our color is still considered a death sentence 400 years later. Memories of how that never stopped us before, of how we are a people of faith, that us right here in this room seated together is the substance of things that were hoped for and the evidence of things that were not yet seen, of how we are Obsidian. More than just black exterior, more than just gangster and thug, more than just stop and frisk, more than just pretty for a black girl, that we are beautiful, that we are here, skin the color of the cross, with fireflies that dance in our bellies. A magnificent light shines through all of us, as long as you hold us up to the sun.